Welcome back to Exhausted Reviews, where I'm exhausted and I make reviews. And today we have the finale of Heavenly Delusion. And I don't even know where to start with this show because this show is all over the place. I mean, first off, we have this whole scene of them in the outside. They're finally breaking out and they're on the outside of the outside. We still don't know a whole lot about what's going on in this whole situation here. It's freaking wild, right? So we move on. So like they're trying to explore the woods, and you've got this guy. I don't know if she actually had twins or if they were able to like clone one of the babies or something, or what the heck happened. Why one of the babies is like not the right baby, but apparently there's a wrong baby here, and this guy is not sure which baby to give back, but they do give back a baby. So Tokyo is getting her baby back, and Maru is finally like, I really like Maru's character moment here of him being like, if I were her and I met some guy I haven't seen in a while, I'd want to hang out with him for the night too. He's like, but 2 days, bro, without coming back, that's a little sussy. And he proves to be right, because as soon as he gets there, the dudes he's talking to are like, yeah, he's all over her. They must be real hot and steamy. I could barely listen to him. Like out here, like he's trying to retell a story. Like any girl's gonna want to be at it for like 18 hours. I don't know, man. These people are freaking. These Japanese people right here are freaking ignorant to what's going on inside the building. Well, and this whole place apparently is a freak show already. So this guy, he busts in here on his Terminator shit, comes in and freaking smashes these guys, takes a hit on the chin, dishes it back out. Look at that, a nice clean hit. And then he sees this guy, and like he finds her. This whole scene is like she's going through some major like Stockholm type syndrome. Like she doesn't even know who she is, and I can't really blame her because of the whole like brain swap thing. I can kind of understand, and especially seeing the memory, looking at his old body from another POV. It's kind of just like it boggles the mind. There's so much happening behind the scenes of this show, and seeing Maru, try to give this guy his just desserts. It was actually incredible. Seeing Maru, this guy try to sneak past him, and Maru just throw him back into the corner again and again and again. It was honestly really cathartic to see him lay the freaking smackdown down. Like, that's how you know he got his ass beat. When it cuts to black right before the next impact, that's how you know he got his ass beat, bro. So yeah, that was freaking. So then, okay, so the title card comes in, literally like halfway through the episode, the title card, and then we reunite Tokyo with her baby, and who shows up but the director, who freaking started running in the last episode. I don't remember if I mentioned that, but that is hilarious. She was basically faking walking the whole time, or has been able to walk in some capacity, and everyone is justifiably confused. So she sends this robot after Tokyo to take her baby. And I gotta rewatch this. So I have no idea what's going on here, but it's like outside of the outside. It's mimihime talking to the baby. The grandma's out here saying this outside being the outside. It's a freaking alien. What is the deal? We still don't know what the deal with this alien is, and how it's related to Mimihime and her weird ears. But I mean, there's just so much happening in this series. Runaway. That was the kid who was sick, and then the father of her child, and then she starts freaking out. Some part of her unlocked. I don't know if they're all here because they have some kind of like hidden gene. She has like the same color eyes as the one girl. I don't know if that's supposed to clue us into it. But then she starts sprouting. She literally starts sprouting. She starts sprouting these like red roots. I don't know if she's like turning into a man eater, or if like the disease that's eating their body is like somehow related to the man eater disease, or what turns people into man eaters. Because we learned in the first episode, or was it the second episode, that kid, there was a kid who got turned into a man eater, and his mom was trying to protect him. So like, we really don't know what is going on here. And so that she kind of just like has a little mini Akira moment where she just like explodes, and the kids who had turned back, Mimihime and her new boyfriend, just get lost kinda. They find a river, and then boom, they're falling off a cliff. Which I don't know how. Oh, okay. So she's looking up at the cliff. It looks like they're a lot closer, but yeah, they're about to fall, and he manages to break the fall. Thank God. And so I think what this is saying at the end, when she takes off, there's a loose button right there, and she takes it off after he confesses his love to her, and he's like, he's kind of a real one. I don't care how many times you get cut to shreds. I'll do it if it means making you happy, whatever. So she takes off. You can see here that the buttons are kind of emblemed. So she takes off one of her buttons, and she gives it to him. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to represent. Maybe she's like putting her life into his hand or something, or giving him. I don't know what it's supposed to represent. But yeah, we cut back to them, and he's like, "I can't believe you would spare these. You would spare this piece of shit, bro." The way he looks at her, hold up, bro, that face. He's like, "Bitch, the fuck are you talking about?" She's like, "Please stop, bro." The face he makes when I tell you, he looks like he's about to lose his shit. He is like, "Bitch, are you fucking serious? The fuck are you talking about? Stop! After it's 2 days, stop. Excuse me." Yeah, but yeah. So he walks away, gives her space, does the whole, I don't know you, I only know you, and I love you. But at least he accepts her for who he is. He's not trying to like force her to get her body back. I don't know. This is a little beyond me. Just a nice little character moment though. Nice little scene panning, and he gets you know, he's like, "Yo, we've been on this journey together. I trust you. You're the only person I can't trust. Like, you rock with me, I rock with you." And that's how it's gonna be. So they have a nice little cathartic moment. She moves on with her life, and now they can start a brand new journey together, fully focused on looking for heaven. And what really gets me is that this scene right here where the ministry people come through. The entire town has been evacuated. Like, they freaking up and left. Everybody left. I don't know why. Did Robin die? I don't know. They opened in this locked room, which was the room that he was trying to get into while Maru was chasing him. I don't think it's the room he was trying to get into while Maru was chasing him. He ran down here. Oh, I probably shouldn't show that. But yeah, he runs to this room and tries to tries to open it, drops the keys in front of the door. And so it's like, what's in this room? Well, it's a freaking woman. It's a woman hooked up to a monster, a man eater. Uh, I have no idea what they're trying to. He looks like he's like feeding her its blood or its essence or something, or like trying to nurse it back to life. I don't even know. But somehow a locked door is able to keep it, you know, tucked away. Which that's why I'm like so intrigued with this show, because it really just like, it doesn't make sense. There's so much to talk about during the show, like and also like, yeah, I don't know. Is that even, I have no idea, man. This is all some crazy stuff, and then we end on this picture of her leaving behind her own stuff, basically. Moving on. I hope they get to season 2, because this show is one of the most intriguing, engaging, and just fun shows that I've seen in a good long while. I haven't been this like hype about a show in a minute, I feel like. So definitely enjoying this watch. Definitely recommend Heavenly Delusion. All in all, I'd probably give this season a solid like 9 out of 10. It's really good, real good stuff. Definitely hyped for the next season. And 13 episodes, so that's good. Next, we have to talk about the new episode of Hell's Paradise, where they fight this red-headed Tengen, and he puts people into very compromising positions. But we have to talk about this, because, like, yeah, the show was great, but this whole episode is a fight scene where he's trying to. It's kind of hilarious the way he's trying to teach the Shinobu girl, like he's trying to help her get better at Tao. So I guess Tao and like the flame jutsu and stuff. I remember I was confused about this. It is real. There are real energies So his fireball flame jutsus are actual. They are real fire that he's using Tao to manifest. And I actually love this too because she pulls off a successful substitution jutsu somehow. I don't know what she used to do that. Is that like a tree or something? It's like a tree nearby or something. I'm not sure how she even like managed to slip out of there, but it must have been some ninja skills. And then we get into some pretty good action scenes. Get that, ooh, clean. That's a nice action, bro. I'm telling you, this show is pretty good. I like this a lot. Nice and violent, and the fight scenes are dope too. And they spend this whole scene trying to fight him, and she even uses her a slime trick, which is like it's kind of like bungee gum. Although this one does not have the properties of both rubber and gum, it is still very slimy and springy, and they still can't kill her or him. Them, they get really close. He tries to give them the clue to killing it, which is the tendon, because apparently Tao or Chi comes from the center, the core of your body. That's why they call it the core. This music is totally not fitting for this, but we're gonna let it roll. But yeah, so this the core of the body is where the Tao is stored. And you see that a lot in like Buddhism and those kinds of like acupuncture, acupressure. Like the core of the body is usually, which it's kind of weird because like a lot of people like to think the brain or like the heart, but no, it's the core, the stomach, the core. All the energy is stored in the center of your body, which also makes sense. It probably helps better distributed this way. So he vanished. They this whole episode is pretty much a fight scene. There's a couple breaks in between it, but normally it's just like all fighting. And so they're really, and they don't even cut like to any other characters. It's literally just all of them getting their ass like handed to them by this dude. And then they actually, this is kind of hilarious. He manages to pull up. This guy manages to pull up behind him, and they slash him open. They get him real good. Look at that, nice clean cut, nice and clean. That's a nice clean cut. That's a spicy bruschetta, and yeah. So he's just missing like half of his everything. I'm honestly surprised they didn't censor that out because that's usually the kind of stuff they want to censor. There's that much blood being lost. Maybe because he doesn't have any organs, it's fine. But my biggest criticism with this is that after they kill him, they're just like, yeah, we should just rest here and chill. Like, as if like, I don't know, these tensen are so beyond nature. You would kind of have to assume, I feel like, killing one isn't the same as, like, you have to, I feel like, killing one is not the same as defeating one. Yeah, they killed it, but they've also been watching it grow flowers for like God knows how long. Oh yeah, I forgot they did cut over literally once to Gabimaru, talking about how he killed the demons too fast. They definitely are not trying to make May take them, but he does save them. So he does save them. I kind of got re-caught up because he was Gabimaru's kind of the softer side is showing. So it's interesting to see him, like, this guy who you would think is like the hollow killer of the Japanese era, having a soft spot for a girl and actually appearing to be somewhat of a decent guy. So we're not sure how that's gonna pan out, but we do see her getting dangerously close to some obviously suspicious flowers, and then boom, Izuku Midoriya's voice actor takes the hit, and we actually get a kind of impactful like last moment scene here of him just like, it's kind of hilarious how he fell for her, and she's like, you don't have to kill as many people, like them like raining around, and this was kind of crazy too, and he was like, wait, am I really allowed to draw right now? I feel like I should be doing something else. This was really impactful. This was like, seeing this was like, damn, like, it really hit after this. Like, I thought people were safe for a little bit, but I forgot that no one is really safe in the show. Anybody can die at a moment's notice, and we lost one more along the way. And we had another transformation. The transformation is honestly pretty sick. He's got both bodies here, I think similar to the other one. and they all transform into big like flower-shaped monsters when they die. And the face up here is just like these freaks are absolute stuff of nightmares. So yeah, this guy is freaking everywhere. A huge monster, it's asymmetrical monster, about to finally end them, and then boom, Mr. Blind Man shows up and saves the day. Real good, really good stuff all around. I'm wondering if I'm pretty sure he is also. They kind of said that he can see Tao because he's blind, so he should be able. I wonder if he has had enough time to train and whatnot yet. But I'm also glad our groups are converging too. I don't think we have a very many other people who are alive besides the brother duo. But it is nice to see our group finally converging on each other and becoming realizing that like probably what they're sent here for is a lie, because the tensen tells them earlier on in this episode, he tells them that there's no such thing as the elixir. He says there's no such thing as the elixir. Let me pull this up, right? Where is this? Yeah, he says there's no elixir. So like, what are they even here for? How long have people been coming here even? That like searching for the elixir that people think is here. It's especially if humans can't even like handle tan. Like this guy was saying, he says humans can't handle tan. So why are they even coming here? What is the point? What is going on here? You know, what is up with this show? I'm the next episode is going to be next week, so this will probably be the last finale for a little while. Oh man, we just had an Oshinoko finale, didn't we? Dang, all my favorite shows are ending. So if there's any new shows that you guys want to see me cover, comment them. Comment what shows I should be looking forward to, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hope everyone has a beautiful day or night whenever you're watching, and I'm gonna get the freak out of here. Deuces!